As cases of COVID-19 continue to tick upward among unvaccinated communities, media platforms face daily challenges to curb the spread of medical misinformation between their users. Joining us with what social media platforms could and should be doing, Adam Singold, a founder and CEO of content discovery and ad platform Taboola. Taboola reaches over 44% of the world's internet population. Yesterday, it released its first quarterly report as a public company. It fell short of expectations on the top line, beat on the bottom, raised guidance for 2022. Adam, great to see you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
I read through the notes, and it sounds like you're really pointing the finger at Facebook. Facebook is a source of a lot of this misinformation. Is that a fair characterization?
I mean, we've been having this conversation for so long, with regards to this, what's going on. I almost feel like at this point, Facebook is driving this denial economy, denial in climate change, denial in racism, denial in vaccination, denial. And, even though this is a financial show, I feel like at this point, it's no longer about money. It's about people are dying and making the wrong decisions. And if I go back 30, 40 years ago, we used to see, if you remember, doctors on movies in Hollywood smoking cigarettes. And we thought that's okay. There was a glam in it. But now it's sort of, you have 2 billion people logging into Facebook every single day, and they're watching this movie with people doing the wrong things. It's like a horror movie to me. So I just don't understand why we're not changing that. I think Mark and Facebook can be remembered as the company that have stopped misinformation, and I think they can, and I think they should.
It's a societal problem, surely, Adam, but at the same time, it's not a financial problem, at least for Facebook. I mean, what we've seen in their earnings reports is that none of that changes how advertisers allocate their ad dollars, unless you're seeing something different from your standpoint.
No, of course, Facebook is an amazing opportunity for advertisers to drive growth. Same for Google, same for Amazon, and I believe same for the open web. So I think these things affect people's lives. I'm not sure they affect necessarily businesses or trying to reach consumers. You have 2 billion people logging into social networks and Facebook specifically. So naturally, we're seeing great success coming through that channel. The problem is not with the stock price that we're seeing for Facebook. The problem is with the misinformation and decisions people are making at home about should they be vaccinated or not, and things of that nature.
Hey, Adam, it's Scott. It's good to see you, man. What makes you think that they actually want to stop it? That any of these social media companies actually care about the misinformation that's on their sites? Because they could stop it if they really wanted to. But, of course, what they really want, some say, is user engagement by any means necessary. And they've considered themselves to be the quote-unquote town square in the past. They've said it publicly. So what makes you think that they actually really do want to stop any of this?
I'm surprised they don't. I'm not sure they do. I think if I was Mark, I would make a statement that Facebook should be the #1 employer in America and hire more employees than Walmart. And I would bring 2 million people to work for me. I would give them a Facebook email and tell them, review my feed every day, all day long. Make sure that Facebook is a source of truth and greatness for humanity. I'm not sure, and I don't understand why they don't do it. I think this is an internal opportunity for them. All they need is a good Monday morning meeting to discuss it, decide, and make that decision. In fact, I believe it will pay a long-term dividend for them if they do the right thing. The world needs companies of that scale to do the right thing. In fact, I think it's all of our responsibility. Taboola, I can tell you, we have over 50 people that work on a moderation team that review Taboola 500,000 pages every week to make sure that things that should not be on the open web stay out. And I think we're a smaller company than Facebook as of now, and I think they can do the same on a larger scale.